Hey guys, Bobbery18 here, and welcome to my Let's Play of Mario Kart 8, or Luigi Kart 8, if you happen to get the title screen that I did. So, yeah, I've wanted to do this game in some form, a Let's Play, obviously, for a while now, but, I've never really got around to doing it, and I just happen to need a backup, really short game that I can do for a Let's Play before I start school now, so we're doing it, and yeah, this is my second favorite Mario Kart game, actually, after Double Dash. You know, yeah, Double Dash is my favorite, but I think this is actually the better one. Like, there's a difference between that, but yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to be starting with Grand Prix first. I'll be doing 100cc just like I did with Double Dash. Not 200, because 200 is just something that we should never have to experience ever in our lives. So yeah, I'm going to use Blue Yoshi, because that's what I always use in this game, not Baby Mario and Baby Luigi like I did in Double Dash, because you can only use one character in this game. I'm going to use the DLC bike, the Master Cycle. I used to use the Yoshi bike, but I found that this one actually has better, well, if you press start, you can see the stats here. I found that this one actually has better, like, it has more weight and acceleration. Or no, it has less acceleration, but it has more weight, so I find it better. And the Cyber Slick wheels, I always use those because they're really good. And the Super Glider, I just use because it's... I don't really think the glider actually changes your stats at all, but I'll use it anyway still. That's pretty much what I'm going to be using throughout this whole Let's Play. So we're going to be doing all of these cups, but obviously we're just going to start it with the Mushroom Cup first, because that's where you usually start out with. And yeah, this is obviously after all the DLC and stuff came out, so we will be doing the 4 DLC cups as well. That's what I sort of said, but those will be probably some of the last ones. Yeah, I'll do those ones last, just because I want to get like these ones out of the way first. So intro for the cup, yeah, I don't know. I just I had a game planned before we were actually going to do. Before I actually planned on doing this Let's Play. I'm not going to say what it was, because I still want to do it eventually, but it was another short game. It was actually a game that I wanted to do for a long time, so I think it's really underrated, but I really haven't, like, I really was having a lot of technical issues, like, recording it. Like, my voice files were getting, like, really corrupted, like the crackling stuff that you saw in one of the Pikmin parts, if you watched that. Basically, it, like, desynced my voice, and there was, like, crackling in the audio. I mean, I could fix the desync, but the crackling just sounds really bad, and I really didn't want that in my Let's Play. And, other than that, I just was having really a lot of trouble actually recording it, because it wasn't a game that I was used to recording. It wasn't a type of game I was used to recording, so yeah, it was just not something that I was able to really do that well. So I decided to switch games, so I'm doing this one instead, just because this was sort of my backup game for whenever I needed a really short game to do, and this is a pretty short game. Basically, I'm going to be covering all the Grand Prix. I'll probably show off the balloon battle mode, as terrible as it is, and I'll probably also show off of 1 or 2 matches online, and I think that's it. There also is, like, time trials and, like, versus mode and stuff, but those are basically just variations of Grand Prix. Obviously, time trials, they can get you the stamps and stuff, but I already have all the stamps, so... And I'm not erasing my file to get the stamps, because the only piece of gear that I need left is the golden glider, which you get after you get like 10,000 coins, I think it is. A crap, blue shell. Dang it. Well, I'm still have a kind of a heavy lead, I don't know, but yeah, that's the only piece of equipment I need left, and if I played really consistently a lot, I'd probably get it, but I don't have it. I think I only have like 6,000 coins, so I guess I'm more than halfway to actually get it, but yeah, but I actually have 3-starred every cup on every mode, including Mirror and 150 and 150, except 200cc. I've not 3-starred anything on 200cc, because 200cc is a mode that I really don't like, because it basically makes things really pathetically fast, and I don't know, I'll probably just talk about it later when I run out of things to talk about now. But anyway, we finished the racing first, yeah. I probably could have done 150cc, but I decided to do 100 just because it's what I did with Double Dash, and I feel more comfortable doing it with 100. It'll probably provide a pretty fair challenge in the end, actually, but Yeah, next up is Water Park. Woohoo! That shows the water mechanics, cause yeah. Also, I should probably explain like, coming from Mario Kart 7, there are the water and gliding mechanics, but this game introduces the anti-gravity mechanics that you saw in the last course. Wherever we went off over these, well, these blue things actually, our wheels turn sideways, and I'm going to get hit by a red shell. Amazing. Wheels turn sideways, and if you hit things like that have like a blue glow on them, sometimes you'll actually get a speed boost. Or if you hit other people, like that, if I hit Toad like right there, you'll get a speed boost if you're in anti-gravity like this, and it's a pretty cool mechanic. You usually actually don't even notice that it's happening. Like, we just went up when we were going up that like slide thing there. We were going up like on like vertically up, and you probably didn't even notice it because the camera stays like centered on you, which is good. I'm glad they do that, but it's just, I mean, I'm not complaining or anything. I'm just, maybe there could have been a way to like show that you were actually in anti-gravity more. But anyway, like I said, the Mario Kart 7 mechanics of swimming and gliding also come into play again. They're both also in this stage, I guess, the swimming, because Water Park and water is a thing that you can swim in, and then gliding because I guess air is the only other mode of transportation that we haven't covered yet, because sea, land, air, yeah, there's not really any other way to travel, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much all the mechanics. I guess I should also mention that I am using a bike, because bikes are pretty much like the only thing I can use in this game, because I've gotten so used to them. This bike in particular, and a bunch of the bikes in Mario Kart 8, and the only ones that I'm really comfortable using, have inside drifting. And what that does is if you start drifting like this by holding the R button or whatever controller you're using, depending, you build up speed like this, and as you see, I'm slowly drifting inside instead of on a regular kart or a bike that doesn't have inside drifting. I would be like, well, it basically wouldn't be drifting inside as much, I guess you could say. That's pretty much what that is. So if you feel comfortable about using that type of drifting, which I really do, and I think it's really good, then I guess that bike is for you. But otherwise, karts are an okay option too. I think I've heard that like the advantage from karts over bikes is that like karts are better in like a straight direction, but bikes are better with turning and stuff like that. So I guess they balance each other out. But I'm pretty good with bikes anyway, if I do say so myself. I mean, I did manage to get 3 stars in every cup, so on every CC. So yeah. Anyway, the next course is Sweet Sweet Mountain, which always reminds me of Sweet Sweet Canyon from Sonic Colors, just because, I mean, they both have like an orange hue to them. They're both obviously named after sweets. They both have good music, I guess. Although I think this music is a little more fitting than the one from Sweet Sweet Canyon. No wait, what's this one called? Shoot, I can't even remember because I've actually only played a little bit of Sonic Colors, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, bikes. They're a good option for at least me. But you know, I have tried the karts in this game, but I just cannot get used to it. Although when I haven't played Mario Kart Wii that much either, and I know bikes were first introduced in that game, and in that game they had wheelies, but they don't have that in this game. But unlike the bikes in Mario Kart Wii, you can build up to like an orange You can build up to like an orange boost when you're drifting, and I'm pretty sure you couldn't do that with bikes in Mario Kart Wii. But obviously like the wheelies or whatever it was, like made up for that in that game. So yeah, that's but they obviously took that out in this game, like I said. But I don't really mind, because when I tried using the bikes in Mario Kart Wii, even though those are the ones that have inside drifting too, it just feels so much different. Like, I cannot get used to it at all. But I really don't like Mario Kart Wii in general. I mean, it's okay, but I'd prefer playing this or Double Dash over Mario Kart Wii any day, actually. So, although I will say it's amazing what people have done with like the custom tracks in Mario Kart Wii, like the CTGP Revolution sort of thing that people have done with it. That's so amazing. I have like such respect for people that can actually make tracks like that. So, although some of the cup names are just like Fireball Cup and like Yoshi Egg Cup. Oh, actually, I think there's a Yoshi Egg Cup in this game, but it's one of the DLC things, I think. But you get the point. They're like really sort of like ran out of names, and they're just using random like any picture they can find of like any Mario item or enemy. They're just using that. But anyway, we got first. Yeah, I was sort of hesitating there because, you know, something could probably happen at the very end there, and I wouldn't notice it. And knowing this game, that probably would happen. In fact, I'm surprised we haven't seen sort of the more bullshit nature of this game, because sometimes it can be very, yeah, it can be very dickish sometimes. But actually, now that I think about it, that's mostly more like online sort of stuff. So when I do show that off, I guess that'll probably be the highlight of that. So anyway, last course is Thwomp Ruins, and this one, yeah, it's ruins. I guess it sort of demonstrates more just the anti-gravity mechanic. Like, you could go up here and use the anti-gravity panels up there, but I think it's actually faster not to. Yeah, that happens a lot, actually, in this game, now that I think about it. Like, they give you the choice to go anti-gravity, but it's more often than not faster to not do it. Also, yeah, I can get crushed by thwomps if you're not careful. Obviously, I used the mushroom there to not get crushed by thwomps, so I managed to avoid it. Bread shell, dang it. Also, something I prefer over Mario Kart Wii in this game, and wow, voice crack, but I just sort of realized something that I do like so much better over this game. In Mario Kart Wii, when you're about to get hit by a red shell, the sound, oh my god, the sound in that game when you're about to get hit by a red shell, it's just so, oh, it's like, blah, 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 and then it like comes up on you, and oh my god, it's like the apocalypse is happening or something, but in this game it's so much more calmer. Or it's so much more calm, not calmer. That's a double more thing, I guess, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so sometimes in tracks they'll change, what the heck? That is, anyway, sometimes in tracks they'll like change layouts during Toad. Oh my god. Sometimes in tracks they will change layout like mid, like when you're in the middle of a lap, like as you saw. The rocks started rolling down the thing, and they opened a new middle pathway, which is actually the fastest, but I tried to take it. I don't know what happened. I was trying to take the thing, but it ended up that I, like, fell. I have no idea what happened. I was holding up, too. That was weird. But, I just screwed Toad over up there, trying to take the shortcut like me, but, yeah. Also, if you have a mushroom, you can cut through this giant, grassy pathway, but otherwise, I wouldn't try it, because you'll just get slowed down, and that's not a thing that you want to have happen. Also, another thing that's they brought back from Mario Kart Wii, but they were in Mario Kart 7, I think. Yeah, they were in Mario Kart 7. The coins. Basically, I don't think before Mario Kart 7 they were in a game since Super Circuit. Yeah, I think so. Basically, what they do, you can collect a maximum of 10, and obviously I was talking about them earlier. That if you first get the game, when you get a certain amount, you'll unlock more and more card pieces by getting them. But if you get 10, you also get you get a slight boost, like obviously when you get the coin. But as you collect coins, you'll get faster and faster. It's really, really slight, but it's definitely noticeable in the long run, I think. So make sure you collect all the coins you can still, because they actually matter. But anyway, that's the course. We got first in every track, and if you get first in every track, that's how you get 3 stars. It's not like in Mario Kart 7 or Wii where you have to get like you have to get first in like every lap. That was just so brutal. Oh my god, I don't want to do that again. Anyway, at the end, there's also sort of like this highlight reel, Mario Kart TV. Yeah, that's like a thing that they have, like where you can view replays and stuff. But does it only show up from the final course? That's weird. Oh yeah, that's where he screwed over Toad. Anyway, yeah, Mushroom Cup first in every track. Oh yeah, I probably won't watch this every time just because it's probably going to get a little long. And yep, I did get first in every track, and that's amazing because, I mean, it's not that amazing. I just got done playing like 150cc to like 3-star the last 2 cups, like the DLC ones, so I pretty practiced up on this game. And yeah, as you see, we got 3 stars and a giant mushroom trophy. We don't get to input our name though, which I guess makes sense because it's sort of in the name. But anyway, that is going to be it for this part of Mario Kart 8. In the next part, we will go back into single player, and we will do Grand Prix 100. We will do the Flower Cup, because that is the next cup that we have to do. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.